thing was plugged off? What the fuck? This motherfucker was plugged. Fuck. There we go. Damn, that was easy. Damn. Alright. Let me get my YouTube on. By the way, me and my brother is in live right now, guys. Look at this. You can see me and my brother is in live right now. But yeah. But yeah, me and my brother's in live. You can tell me and him is in red. Can you see it? Let me zoom it in. There we go. You see that red dot? Yeah. But I'm going live right now. Red dot, yeah. But I'm going live right now. Turn this down. Alright. Let's get this started. Alright. Hello everybody, my name is OC Gamer JR. Welcome back to my live on YouTube, guys. How you guys doing? Yeah. Today, guys, we got a new funny video. By the way, I put my mic on my headphone up so I will not get dirty with the food. I got pizza here. This to get dirty, so yeah. Today we got some funny video. Let's go.
Semua video hanya digunakan untuk tujuan hiburan saja. Semua video hanya digunakan untuk tujuan hiburan saja. Jadi anggap saja ini sebagai lucuan. Saya tidak memiliki hak cipta atas klip yang digunakan di sini. Semua hak cipta hanya milik para kreator saja.
Put that candy back. I'm not buying you all that mess.
What is it? What's wrong, sister?
From Taco Bell.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Lego
He's been really bloated today.
I'll bet. Ready? What?
Hello, welcome.
Legend Skibidi.
What happened to that toilet? God damn. That's why I got broke. Gee. Come on.
Aku tak bisa keluar dari. No hush, little baby, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be alright.
I don't know what the heck is that.
Push the way. Na perna esquerda, ele tá parado!
Damn.
Se vocês duas estão muito famosos.
I'm a cutie. News coming at you, the supersonic speed.
Ром, только не хлопай.
Excuse me? What's your favorite flavor here?
So, ab heute gibt's nur noch gesunde Ernährung.
What the?
Sua umidade.
Jacob with a challenge. Rizzo gets a good read, but Doro off the ceiling. What a save from G!
Alright, that's good. Damn, what it?
Ganador de 1000 batallas.
Vous avez vu? Il me montre ses dents.
Who are these men and where's my soup?
They're quicker in real life?
Alright, here you go, buddy. There you go. Raise up.
Un video más, mi gente, para perder el tiempo.
I really got fucked up. though.
Voy ganando con este video, ¿viste?
Damn, that quick? Damn. Yeah, goddamn, okay. I mean, listen, this gonna be my. So I'm gonna do some funny videos, already different video. Now we're moving on to scary video, guys. So let me go get this up. Let's go here. Let me see. Now we're moving on to scary
This
video.
chilling clip was captured by a home security camera while the family living there was away at work. The house had been left completely empty, which is exactly why cameras had recently been installed throughout several rooms. For
I can put
days,
this up now.
the
I can
family
put
had been
this down,
returning
though.
home to find small but
There we go.
unsettling signs that something wasn't right. Objects left on the floor, drawers hanging open, and items moved from places they were certain they had left them. At first, they suspected someone might be entering the house while the ferry were gone. But after repeatedly checking every door and window and finding no sign of forced entry, they set up cameras to find out what was happening inside the empty house. It didn't take long before the footage captured something deeply unsettling.
What? I don't see nothing. Okay.
In the recording, A drawer suddenly slides open on its own. Then, moments later, objects begin dropping from a nearby surface one after another, as if something unseen is moving through the room and knocking them aside. When the family returned later that day, the house looked exactly as it did in the footage. Drawers left open, objects scattered across the floor, even furniture slightly out of place. Some viewers believe there could still be a normal explanation: loose shelving, vibrations, or even small animals hidden somewhere inside the walls. But others say the movement feels far too deliberate for that. Whether this was an unusual coincidence, an intruder somehow staying out of view, or something far more disturbing caught on camera, no one knows for sure. But one detail makes the footage even more unsettling. Whatever caused the chaos in that room appeared to still be inside the house while the cameras were recording. And according to the family, they still have no explanation for what really happened. This unsettling video was recorded by a woman who believes something inside her home has become disturbingly interested in her two children. For months, she had been noticing small things that didn't feel right. Her daughter would suddenly wake in the middle of the night, crying and pointing toward empty corners of the room. On some nights, she refused to sleep at all, insisting that someone was standing near the bed, watching them. And more than once, toys were found moved to places no one remembered putting them. She tried to dismiss it as imagination, stress, anything but something paranormal. But then one night, her camera captured something she could no longer ignore.
What? What is that? There's something. Oh, there's something white. What is that? There was a circle up there too. Or a remote control.
She doesn't own any pets, and yet the footage appears to show what looks like a hand suddenly pulling the cord. Some viewers believe it could be the spirit of a child, the kind of presence often described in paranormal activity cases as curious, playful, and drawn toward other children. But others warn that not everything presents itself honestly. In many disturbing hauntings, something can appear small or harmless at first, only to gain trust and access. And that's what makes this creepy footage especially unsettling. The activity doesn't seem random. It centers on the children's room, their toys, and their beds. The mother says she wants to believe she's only being paranoid, but after seeing this, it's hard not to wonder, is this just fear taking over? Or is something unseen actually reaching out to her kids? I'll let you decide. A man named Elegius says he recently bought a strange secondhand camera from a local market.
Okay.
At first glance, the device looked old, worn, and oddly unsettling. Dark red stains were visible on parts of the body, something the seller quickly brushed off as rust. Because of its condition, the camera was sold for almost nothing. Curious, Elegius decides to take it home, clean it up, and see if it still works.
Estaba bastante adherida para hacer pintura. Olía un poco a óxido. Veamos si aún funciona. No quería encender. Ahora sí.
Oh yeah, I used to have those old ass cameras like that, man. It's scary.
Veamos lo que hay en la memoria.
got broke.
While
or
carefully
something.
cleaning the small
Mine got broke. I used to have one of those cameras before. I used to have it, but I threw it away because it was old like that one. It was wore out. Don't work no more. I try to charge it when I turn on.
vents and edges of the camera, Elegius notices something disturbing. The smell coming from inside isn't just old metal. It smells strongly like rust, or something very similar. Still, aside from that strange odor, the camera appears to be in working condition. But the moment he inserts fresh batteries and powers it on, the atmosphere in the room suddenly changes. His dog, who had been calm moments earlier, begins reacting aggressively toward the camera, growling, staring, as if something about it feels very wrong.
A Tuco no le gusta la cámara.
Ven, Tuco, ven. Tuco,
Dog don't like that?
ven, mira, Tuco. Ven, una foto, Tuco. No. Mira, Tuco. No, Tuco. Ya, bueno, ya.
Ever since bringing the camera home, his dog wouldn't stop barking at it, almost obsessively. The animal kept its distance, staring at the device as if something about it felt wrong. After testing the camera and taking a few photos, Elegius decides to check the storage to see where the images were being saved. That's when he notices something strange. There's already a memory card inside, and on that card, several folders. Curious, he opens them. What he finds inside is disturbing enough to make him stop recording for a moment.
What?
Take a close look.
Revisemos qué hay
Wait,
en la
what did he find in that camera? What did he find? Like something nightmare fuel? Let's see.
memoria.
So the memory card, he took the memory card out of that OS camera. I'm assuming he got it from the market. So I'm assuming somebody was selling that. And this is what we have in, let's see. It's gonna be scary, guys. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna find out what it is. And something.
Aún no le había revisado. Son fotos de una familia. Parece que viven en Estados Unidos.
I don't see nothing disturbing.
Todo se ve muy normal. Esta foto me sacó un susto.
A black eye.
La siguiente carpeta son las fotos que yo tomé.
Hey, doggy, okay. Okay.
Última carpeta. Parece ser su casa de noche. Todo está muy desordenado. Es obvio lo que está regado en el suelo.
What is that? What is the sensor?
Realmente no sé qué opinar.
Bro,
La última foto.
bring that camera back to the owner. I don't know. That's disturbing. My camera, guys. After I got the camera from someone, the camera I used to have from like this one. They don't even have the memory card. They don't even have the memory card. So I don't know. I was trying to find where that memory card is, but nope. I'm assuming I have a computer, so but yeah, I don't know how to get the memory card, but I just threw it away because it was not working. So
¿Qué ¿Qué debería de hacer?
Send it back, bro. That's what you need to do.
Curious, and now a little uneasy, Eligius decides to check the files stored inside the camera.
Me acabo de enterar de algo muy extraño.
Is there a new one? Oh shit, what is it?
Mirando la metadata de una de las fotos, me acabo de dar cuenta de que las imágenes fueron tomadas con otro modelo de cámara que no corresponde a la que compré. Dice que fueron tomadas con
So I'm assuming there was another camera.
una Nikon, pero la cámara que compré es una Kodak. También me deja pensando el extraño nombre de la SD.
Looking closely at the image metadata, Eligius discovers something strange. The photos were originally taken using a Nikon camera, yet the device he purchased is clearly a Kodak, meaning the disturbing images had been transferred from another camera before ending up here. Why someone would move these files and then sell the camera is unclear.
So everybody can see that? Hell no, bro.
But considering the eerie photos and his dog's sudden reaction, Eligius begins to wonder if the camera might be connected to something far more disturbing. And in the world of creepy footage, disturbing photos, and unexplained paranormal mysteries, sometimes secondhand items carry more history than you expect. Let me know what you think. This ghost video is from a man named Nate, who is still trying to figure out what exactly is happening inside his home. He says he's been hearing heavy footsteps when no one else is there.
It's the same dude again. What the fuck is this, man? Skip this shit, man. Why you have to put the same ass videos? This asshole, man. It's the same dude in the same house. Put something new. Why are you putting the same ass videos, man? Skip this bastard.
She says it didn't feel
You
real.
react to that dude.
For days, she moved through the house in a haze, half expecting her phone to light up with a message that would never come. Grief can do strange things to the mind, but a few days later Morgan says she started hearing sounds that reminded her of her friend's voice. At first she tried to explain it away as part of the mourning process, the mind reaching for what it misses most. But then doors began opening on their own. Objects tied to her friend, things with sentimental value, seemed to shift from where Morgan remembered leaving them. One morning, she heard the voice again. This time, she grabbed her phone to record. The whispering stopped, but she captured something else.
I seen this one too, right? Same video too.
The door to the room slowly opens by itself. The same room where her friend used to do her morning workouts. Morgan says she was completely alone that morning. So if no one else was there, who opened it? After the people she confided in blamed everything on grief, she decided to install security cameras in the house. And then, one night, the cameras captured this. One of the stools appears to move on its own, and if you look closely, you can even see the reflection of light from the door flicker. Morgan later explains that this exact stool had been her friend's favorite. She was so particular about it that if someone sat there while the other stool was empty, she'd jokingly complain. That's where the theory splits in two. If you believe in after-death communication, some say spirits use familiar objects, personal things tied to memory, as a way of saying I'm still here, but there's another possibility. And it's much darker. Paranormal researchers often warn that intense grief can leave someone emotionally vulnerable. And if there really is something in the house, it may not be her friend at all. It could be something else entirely. Something mimicking her voice, using personal details and trying to be welcomed in. Have you ever experienced anything strange after losing someone? And if you have, How did you deal with it? This terrifying footage dates back to 2014
Damn.
and was reportedly captured
Is
by
that
an
old
office
video?
CCTV camera
old ass
late at
thing.
night, long after everyone had gone home.
Nothing is moving. Everything's normal. Hey, where's that? The black, there's a mist. Black mist, look. The- That's creepy. There's a black mist spawn. Yeah, it's zooming in for you guys.
In the footage, a dark shape appears near the doorway, then slowly crawls toward a desk before slipping out of view. At first, the most obvious explanation seems simple: a rat. But when viewers slowed the clip down,
That's not a
the
rat.
figure appeared far stranger than that. It didn't seem fully solid. There was no clear tail, no visible features, no distinct head shape. Instead, it looked more like a moving shadow than a living animal.
Is that the rat? Though?
Some paranormal researchers believe figures like this could be linked to intelligent spirits, lingering negative energy, or even unexplained entities crossing briefly into our reality. Whatever was caught on that office camera left no physical trace behind. Only the footage captured it, leaving staff to wonder whether the strange after-hours disturbances they'd experienced were never coincidences at all. This clip was recorded by a family security camera, installed only after everyone in the house woke up to a loud bang in the middle of the night. That sound was followed by several other disturbing incidents they couldn't explain, and eventually the family decided they needed cameras to see what was happening when no one was looking. So they set them up, and before long, they captured this. Take a look.
Okay. Is that a rat that captured it? There's 3 of rat that. Oh, there's 4 rat. What the fuck was that?
Aside from the obvious sound of breathing in the footage, viewers quickly noticed something else. On the right side of the screen, near the staircase,
Yeah, that.
something appears to move.
It's like
And when the
gliding.
family reviewed the clip, it seemed to connect with other strange moments they'd already
It's like
experienced.
gliding like this.
Just weeks earlier, one of the sister's relatives called and asked why she had been standing on the front porch. The problem is, she wasn't home. She was at work, nowhere near the house. And after that, the tension inside the home only got worse, especially when the dog started reacting.
Oh shit. What's going on now? Is that me or the door fucking moving? Wait. I saw it like the door moved, shaking or some shit. That's a cute doggy show, guy. Let that face show, guy. Is it like the window or? She is so cute, that dog so cute.
What is wrong? Not working.
I don't like the way that part is dark over there. She had. So I'm assuming she had like 5 cats, and I think 2 or 3 dogs. Dang, that's a lot of animals. Jeez. You got a whole family.
Hey.
That's a lot of family.
Open the door, man.
It's right there. Imagine somebody passing right through that window right there.
No one's there.
Well, you can't see, but dogs can see.
When I quit.
Dogs can. These animals can see shit. We can't see.
No one's there, honey. Nobody's here.
It's snowing too
Oh,
out
good.
there. It's like New York or something.
Don't go look.
The dog repeatedly barks at the door, staring at it with complete focus. Not playful, not distracted, but fixed on it, as if responding to something it can sense that the rest of the family can't. In many paranormal stories, animals are said to notice subtle changes long before people do. Shifts in sound, movement, or the presence of something unseen. And when you combine that with everything else the family says they experienced, the breathing caught on camera, the movement on the stairs, the possible mimic seen on the porch, and the dogs reacting to empty space, this no longer feels like one isolated event. It starts to feel like a pattern. So is this just anxiety, coincidence, and a series of misread moments? Or is something inside that house slowly making itself known? Watching, copying, and waiting. You decide. A man is simply recording an update for his followers. He explains that lately he's been posting political videos instead of his usual original content. Not because he wants to change his channel, but because he recently lost hours at work and is now trying to find a new job. According to him, political content gets more attention, and right now views matter. But while he's in the middle of filming that update, something unexpected happens. Watch closely.
Alright guys, gonna try and make this one quick. This is just kind of update video. People have been wondering
I have to look behind him, make sure that he don't catch nothing behind him on camera.
why I've been
I see his
uploading so many news clips, so many political videos, and why I haven't been uploading any original content lately. As you should know, the American
I'm looking
election
right behind
just
him.
happened, and
Let's see, he catches
You know,
something. I don't see
I was
nothing.
getting kind of one video. If you follow my channel, you would know it has 28,000 views, and I tried essentially recreating that and getting a lot of views, through those political videos, unsuccessfully, might I add. Basically, where I'm getting at is, in order to fill in the lack of original videos, I've been doing these political clip videos. And the reasoning behind that is because here at home, things are a little difficult. I didn't lose my job, but I lost a lot of hours, and I'm looking for new employment, which is inhibiting me from creating new content. Makes it a lot easier for me if I can just, find a video clip like some politician or some news anchor saying something really stupid and get some views from that, than it is. It's easier for me to get views from that than it
I
is.
still don't see nothing in the background. I'm looking behind him. I don't see none.
New content at the moment. So, just what I'm saying is bear with me.
That scared shit out of me. What is that? A phone on the fucking wall? What is that? I like old ass regular ass phones. Yeah, it's one of those. What? Is that fake? That look like fake phone. What? That look real. That is one of those. The one like the day for Titanic. Who had those phone shit. It's weird. The phone fall by something.
I found tape. Yeah, that. I know you guys aren't gonna believe that really just happened, but As you can see, there's no one in the room with me here. You know,
There's no strings too, right, buddy? You know pulling strings? You know from pulling string?
kind of chose this room because it was the only room in my house without someone in here. Yeah, that was fucking weird, guys. You know, this isn't. It's a string, right? But that's just kind of an Ethernet cable. You could, you know.
Y'all get views for doing stuff like that?
Hey guys, it's pretty fucking weird.
I was acting when I was like, this guy was pulling string. Trying to get content and views for that. Showing the place, closet.
Cases like this are unsettling because they often seem to begin.
Because I know he's like recording with this arm, but sometimes he have the other arm on the you know, on the ground like this. So I'm assuming he was recording. I'm assuming he pulled the string to make the phone fall by itself. You know, I'm not stupid. I know when something's weird like this, man. And also, this is a kid. I'm assuming this is a kid, and there's a lot of kids who like to do that to get views. I know that I've seen this before.
Always.
Strings,
Subtle disturbances,
one arm,
objects
you know,
shifting,
on the floor like this,
electronics
on the lap.
acting strangely, before escalating into something much harder to ignore. There's also another detail that stands out here. He openly mentions stress, work
Stress.
problems, financial pressure, and sudden change. And in many paranormal stories, heightened emotional states are believed to attract unexplained activity, as if intense energy draws attention from something
Oh, that went
unseen.
over. Alright, moving on to the next one. This bitch right here, bro. That bitch right there, that's scary.
A young woman says she's been hearing strange noises inside her house late at night. Soft footsteps, faint movement,
Oh shit.
sounds that don't seem to belong there. Every time she gets up to check, she
There's
finds no.
always a door. Always someone has to be recording, facing door. And there's look, more people. I can't speak. More stupid people keep on opening the door. Let the spirit in.
Nothing. No open doors, no broken windows, no sign of anyone inside. This unsettling pattern
I don't like it.
continues.
She's much scarier than the ghost. Look at that. Has some darkest eyes and shit. Hell no, and that look. Tell me, do I look that scary than ghosts, man?
Used for weeks.
I mean, you can scare, lady, you can scare a ghost with that face. Ooh. With that eyes you have, you can scare the ghost. That's scare them. They will not bother you no more.
Then one night the noises return. But this time,
Creepy though.
they're coming from outside.
Outside? That's the
She
garage, right? That look like
Grabs
the
her
garage.
phone, starts recording, and slowly walks toward the source of the sound.
Fuck no, I seen this video.
See another person
There was like a lady, a white lady,
that
but
looks identical to you. Run away and hide.
I seen that one.
Approaches her. Still. And paranoid, standing in for years inside his home.
Wait, it's an ass. Okay, this guy's repeating the same ass fucking videos, man. Do something different. Why are you putting the same ass fucking
A woman
videos,
finally
man?
reached her breaking
We will react to that one too. This is new. Please be new. Please don't be different.
point after weeks of nonstop knocking coming from inside her wall. Just listen to this.
Better not be the same. Same ass video. Better not. There's like knockings on the wall. What the heck? That's a new video I've never seen. I'm assuming you guys didn't see this video either. We both didn't see it. You hear that? It's like banging. stuff then fall on the floor. I got it right there. Okay. Alright then.
At first, you might assume it's someone hammering or doing repairs, but here's the unsettling
There's
detail.
nobody doing that.
That wall doesn't connect to any room,
Exactly.
neighbor, or building. It's an exterior wall that faces directly into her backyard.
Exactly.
And during the recording, no one was outside, no renovations were happening, nothing at all. She even mentioned that every window was shut, the
Exactly.
house was still, and there was nothing loose that could bang or vibrate. What the camera fails to capture is what she felt in person. The knocking wasn't above her or below her. It was right beside her ear, as if something inside the wall was trying to get her attention. She searched online for answers and found suggestions like water pipes. But no sinks were running. No showers were on. There aren't even pipes in that part of the wall. Maybe it's a pest. But she says it doesn't sound like scratching or gnawing. It sounds like someone knocking with their hand. And with her home turning 100 years old this year, she can't help wondering if a ghost or lingering spirit is still tied to its past, trying to speak through the walls. But I'll leave that up to you. Simple noise, strange coincidence, or genuine paranormal activity. Before we jump into our next terrifying video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, so you'll be the first to know whenever we upload something new. Now let's get back to our next video. Samantha woken up around 4 in the morning after strange sounds began echoing through her bedroom. Still groggy but increasingly unsettled, she grabbed her phone, switched on the flashlight, and started recording wanting proof. In case something genuinely paranormal happened, she began a Facebook live stream, a key detail that later confirmed the footage was real when viewers reposted it on YouTube.
Oh fuck. Do I know this video? Shit.
What's that? What's that there? What's that? What's that light? Oh, that's a recharge.
What light?
Recharge. Oh, the mouth thing's fucking.
For a moment, nothing moved, until a faint orb drifted across the frame, just bright enough to stand out in the dark. Samantha's breathing grew shaky as she whispered into the mic, trying to describe the ghostly shape. When she pointed the camera toward her wardrobe, a sudden, heavy crash made her jump as something fell from the top shelf without any visible reason. The live stream instantly filled with viewers warning her to leave the room before anything worse happened. She moved her phone back across the floor, revealing the fallen item as her trembling voice cracked. Later, she explained she hadn't touched that shelf in weeks, and the object had been tightly wedged behind other boxes. Ever since that night of intense paranormal activity, she refuses to sleep in darkness, claiming the eerie noises return at almost the exact same time every single morning. In August 2006, Phil Koch visited a home in Milwaukee, Wisconsin that was about to undergo a full exorcism and spiritual cleansing. He wasn't really someone who cared about ghosts or hauntings, but he had been asked to take photos and record the house before the ritual began. While the team started the cleansing in the basement, Phil was preparing to head out, pausing only to capture one final shot of the living room.
Oh, come on. Alright, that wasn't cool.
He ain't gonna by himself, bro.
Right then, the camera caught a door slowly pushing open on its own. Just a slight movement, but clearly with no person anywhere near it. The moment he saw it happen, Phil packed up his gear and left the house in a hurry, deeply rattled by the paranormal activity he'd filmed. Even though he never paid much attention to the supernatural, that unsettling clip stayed with him, and he refused to return as the exorcism continued. A woman named Brenda had never spent a single night living by herself, but eventually she moved into her own place, and on her very first night alone in the apartment, this is what she experienced.
What?
Okay, first night in the new apartment, and Mabel has been doing this for about the last 5 minutes straight. She is watching something. And yeah, the fan is on. But there's like no shadows. Oh, look. See? What is it, May? Mabel. Come here. What is it? There are no bugs. Her ears are perked, and she's watching something. See? What the heck? What the heck? Mabel. Okay, right before she came in the door, there was a light. A little ball of light that came in the door right there. What is she chasing?
I don't know what.
This is like 10 minutes straight.
Something small, I think.
What the hell? She has never acted like this. she chasing? There are no bugs. There are no mice. Mabel, what did you go under the bed for? So, yeah, I get to sleep here tonight. Mabel, get up here. Come here. Get up here. Lay down. So, I guess we're gonna try to sleep. I'll give you an update in the morning. Good night.
Plenty of people claim that a new home simply comes with unfamiliar noises, pipes settling, wood shifting, neighbors walking around, and insist she'll calm down when she adjusts. But others don't like waiting for a second incident before doing something. So Brenda immediately saged the entire apartment and said a prayer in every room. This was especially after several viewers pointed out how her dog reacted, almost as if it heard something crawling or moving inside the wall. Some believe that's a major red flag, since animals are widely thought to sense supernatural activity long before humans do. Of course, skeptics suggest rodents or water lines could be the cause, but Brenda says she had the whole place inspected before moving in, and nothing at all was found. So is Brenda unknowingly sharing her new home with a haunting? Or is this just the unsettling reality of living alone for the first time? You decide. This clip was uploaded by Silas Nepos, who claims it was filmed during a skiing trip he took with a few friends. While they were high up in the snowy mountains, he spotted something strange happening far across the open plains near a group of towering trees. Instinctively, he pulled out his phone and began recording the bizarre scene.
Okay. Okay. Whoa. A tree is walking. This tree is moving.
Something happened over there. There's the trees there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, 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 what's that? What's that? Oh, oh, what's that? Oh, oh, Dexter, oh, oh, oh.
What he captures looks like a monstrously tall figure, yanking full-grown trees straight out of the earth and dragging them away. But how could anything do that? Silas swears the footage is completely authentic, with no visual effects or digital tricks. Could this be nothing more than a warped angle, making the creature look bigger than it is? A lot of viewers argue the paranormal activity here feels far too real to dismiss. At this point, it's anyone's guess what kind of supernatural force was moving through those woods. On September 27th, Angie Knowles was babysitting her grandson at her daughter's home.
Okay.
What should have been a calm, cozy evening quickly shifted into something unsettling when the little boy started behaving in a way that didn't feel normal, almost as if he could sense a presence in the room that Angie couldn't see.
Please help with this.
What are you doing? Can you get what you're doing? What? What's that? What are you doing?
She's scared of something.
Where? Who? Thank you. What are you looking at? Okay. Oh? What is it? Who? Whoa! Come. Oh no. Who is it? Granddad. Oh.
The moment that chills everyone at the end, the child softly repeats, "It's Granddad."
Granddad.
Young children are notoriously hard to coach into acting, and many people believe they're far more sensitive to ghosts, spirits, and supernatural energy. So is it possible that he really saw his late grandfather standing there in the living room? What do you think this paranormal activity suggests? Tell us your thoughts. On October 9th, 2025, Brazilian paranormal investigator made a choice most people would consider pure madness. He returned to a notorious haunted location responsible for the nightmares that still jolt him awake, screaming and soaked in cold sweat. The decaying house carries a sinister legacy. An entire family died inside under mysterious conditions, leaving behind only one surviving child. Determined to confront whatever chased him out before, Ulysses pulled on his big boy pants and went back inside the cursed property. But he had no idea that the demonic presence lurking there had grown far stronger than anything he imagined. Before we get into what happened this time, here's a reminder of the horrors he faced during his previous visit.
Opa, que é isso? Que é isso? Que é isso? O senhor viu? Rapaz, que raios foi isso aqui? O senhor viu o que aconteceu? O senhor viu? Minha nossa, rapaz do céu. Olha aqui, ó, olha aqui. Olha aqui, ó, olha isso, ó. Olha o resto de animal aqui, ó. Olha o resto de animal, o senhor tá vendo? Rapaz do céu. Quem é que está aqui? Quem está aqui próximo de nós? Que é isso? O que foi que aconteceu aqui? O que foi que aconteceu aqui? O guarda-louça velho, mas você viu que ele mexeu? Deixa eu mostrar aqui. Que desgrama que aconteceu aqui, cara.
After steadying his nerves, he tried calling out to the spirit haunting the building, and almost instantly the paranormal activity began to escalate.
Quem é que está interagindo aqui? Quem está interagindo aqui? Escuta isso. Minha nossa. Rapaz do céu, o que é isso?
Ué?
Foi de novo. O senhor viu tentando abrir aqui? O senhor viu tentando abrir aqui? Alguma coisa. Quem está se comunicando aqui neste momento? O senhor acabou largando sua lanterna lá fora. O senhor acabou largando sua lanterna lá fora. Você não quer pegar? Você quer ficar aqui sem lanterna mesmo? Tem um resto de animal ali, pessoal. Um cheiro bem forte aqui. Ele está com a lanterna dele aqui. Está junto comigo aqui neste lugar. Olha isso, senhor. Rapaz, dá uma olhada nisso, cara. Minha nossa, o senhor viu isso? O senhor viu isso, cara? Olha aqui, pessoal. Está aqui ao meu lado, ó. Para vocês verem. Olha, começou a tremer, ó. Começou a tremer. Quem é que está aqui próximo de nós? Rapaz do céu, o que é isso, mano?
Moments later, they heard eerie noises echoing through the halls and saw objects shifting around the house on their own.
Escuta. Olha a porta, o jeito que mexeu. Olha o jeito que mexeu a porta. Quem é que tá aí? Que raios que é isso, mano? Cê é louco, velho. Dá uma olhada nisso aqui, ó.
When they attempted to investigate, They couldn't explain how or why anything was moving. Were they provoking an angry spirit? Or was something trying desperately to communicate? They headed back toward the room containing the old church pew, hoping for answers. But the decision only made things spiral into something far more terrifying.
Quem é que está se comunicando aqui neste momento? Quem é? O senhor viu alguma coisa aí? O senhor viu alguma coisa aí? Verdade, é rede solo sagrado. Esse banco aqui. Olha isso! Olha isso, pessoal! Olha isso! Nossa, você é louco! Você é louco! Cara, pra quem deu, pessoal? Até a próxima com mais memória sobrenatural.
Still overwhelmed by curiosity about what had happened before, they returned for a second encounter with the abandoned house. But this time, things started going wrong before they even managed to step inside.
Que barulho é esse?
That sound low.
O que é isso? Que desgrama é essa, velho? Tá vendo? Escuta. Rapaz, não até aí não. Verdade não. Você deveria não ter de testa aqui. Vem. Olha isso, pessoal. Olha aqui, ó. Tá do cadeado, ó. Mostra aqui, ó. Olha o jeito que mexe, ó. Olha o jeito que mexe, ó. Quem é que tá aí? Abre. Abre pra nós. Abre. Olha isso, cara.
Ignoring every instinct screaming at them to run, they made the reckless decision to enter the house anyway.
Abre esse negócio aí pra mim entrar aí. Ó, você escutou? O senhor escutou? Rapaz, eu peço licença aqui do local. Ixi, dá uma olhada nisso, mano. Dá uma olhada nisso, senhor. Olha isso. Olha aqui que eu falei pra você. Rapaz do céu, que bagulho louco, mano. Olha aqui o que estourou aqui, ó. Olha aqui, ó. Olha aqui o que estourou aqui, ó. Cê é louco, mano.
How could these heavy appliances be shaking violently with no human force touching them?
Bicho, dá uma olhada nisso, mano.
But the paranormal activity only gets stranger from here. Watch closely.
Se manifeste aqui, espírito. Rapaz do céu, velho.
He shows the entire chest of drawers, front, back, and sides, proving nothing is attached to it at all. So how did it fling open so suddenly? Completely baffled, Ulysses and his friend continued deeper into the haunted home, heading toward the room where his friend had previously been trapped. Their goal was to trigger the same supernatural reaction by having someone step inside again.
O sagrado, esse banco aqui.
But nothing happened, until Ulysses noticed the door right beside the room his friend had been stuck in.
Ó, o senhor tá escutando? Opa, olha isso. Olha isso. Rapaz. Me acompanha aqui, senhor. Fica próximo a mim aqui. O senhor, cadê? Ai, meu nossa. Cadê o senhor? Olha, o que é isso? O que é isso? Vocês estão escutando aí, pessoal? Vocês estão escutando? Olha o barulho que tá fazendo. Minha nossa, olha isso. Opa! Opa! Opa, 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 opa! Olha, quem é que tá aqui? Tá ao meu lado, eu tô sentindo. Tô sentindo a vossa presença aqui, espírito. Entre em atividade, olha. Olha isso. Olha isso. Olha isso. Minha nossa. Eu sei que vós estáis aqui próximo.
Everything erupts when Ulysses' friend suddenly feels an icy, ghostly grip on his left hand. He shakes his arm desperately, but the freezing sensation refuses to let go. Minutes later, he's dizzy, pale and barely able to stand, forcing him to collapse into a chair. For Ulysses, that's the final warning sign. He immediately ends the investigation and gets his friend out before the haunting escalates further. But seriously, did you notice that cabinet? How do drawers and doors move like that on their own? Could this be the restless rage of a family trapped between realms, unable to cross over into the next life? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
Wow. And we got this one. It's terrifying as fuck.
Jorge is the creator behind the popular
Pause for a minute. Plug the battery.
TikTok page Magical Poltergeist, where he's been documenting the disturbing events unfolding in his family's home. Alongside his wife and kids, Jorge has been relentlessly tormented by paranormal activity, unseen forces that refuse to leave them in peace.
No.
One evening, while Jorge's wife was burning sage in an effort to cleanse their home, the refrigerator door suddenly swung open behind her. It moved with such force, it was as if an invisible hand had yanked it. Terrified, she rushed out of the room, but the refrigerator continued, opening and closing on its own. Many believed the activity would finally stop if the family abandoned the house. So Jorge made the difficult decision to move. But shortly after settling into their new home, the cameras recorded something chilling.
They follow him home, right? Follow him to the house. They follow him. Don't do that. There's like multiple of them.
Just like before, the refrigerator door began to swing open and shut on its own. Only this time, things escalated. The burners on the stove all ignited at once, turning the haunting into something dangerous. And then came the most disturbing moment of all. Throughout the footage, Shadowy figures could be seen drifting through the room, faint silhouettes that appeared to manipulate objects as they passed by. When Jorge reviewed the video, he was stunned, realizing the haunting hadn't stayed behind. It had followed them, and now it was stronger than ever. Dustin Fraser has long suspected that something, or someone, is attached to him. He's heard strange noises in his house when no one else...
Motherfucker. It's the same dude.
But, and still...
Skip this bitch. I also saw him in the other video.
Standing particularly Dustin...
You know what? I'm gonna skip this bitch, bro.
Windows, cracked walls, and layers of peeling paint. But as he carefully moved through the dark lower level, an uneasy feeling compelled him to glance upward. What he saw staring down from the second floor would make him rethink everything he believed about empty buildings.
I seen also that video. Why you repeating this bullshit, man? This guy's repeating the same ass fucking videos, man. I recognize those. Stop repeating them. It's like funny videos.
No animal, no clue. That's when whispers began to spread that something dark and supernatural was haunting their town. A malevolent force that only showed itself when no one was supposed to see. Until one night, one terrified man captured it on camera.
Repeating it. I saw this one too. It's with a ghost lady peeking on the... In the Annabelle 2, I reacted to that. This bitch is repeating all the videos. I hate these people, man. I hate one of these YouTubers. I hate these YouTubers who repeat the same ass, fucking ass piece of shit bullshit, bro, man. Repeating ass fucking video. Repeating it. Yeah. So everybody, yeah. Stupid, man.
Documented how everything in his
bullshit. This guy, I hate this YouTuber, man.
Apartment changed after bringing home a set of old toys, has now shared another disturbing update. Almost immediately after the toys arrived, the atmosphere shifted. Knocking echoed through the walls. Objects moved on their own. And at times, the presence felt so intense that he would lock himself in another room out of fear. But this next video unsettled viewers for a different reason. This time, none of the dolls or toys are visible anywhere in the apartment. And yet, the activity continues. Watch closely.
Son las 2 de la mañana, se están escuchando ruidos en la sala. Están moviendo la silla, raza. Mamá. Escucho algo acá, raza. Tomaron un desodorante.
Hell no.
¿Qué estará pasando, onda? Madre.
I want to hear it. I want to see she...
Whatever is disturbing this apartment didn't leave with the objects themselves. Many believe spirits don't always remain attached to the item that brought them in. Some think the toys acted as a doorway, allowing something to anchor itself to the space instead. Others argue this could be residual activity, replaying moments long after the source is removed. But there's a darker theory, that removing the objects didn't solve the problem. It only angered whatever was invited inside. So, what do you think? A man believes something non-human has been living in his house ever since he brought home an old African mask. At first, the activity was subtle, objects shifting slightly when no one was around, knocking sounds at odd hours, and a constant, oppressive feeling of being watched. But over time, things escalated. He claims items began falling on their own. Shadowy figures appeared briefly in doorways, and on one terrifying occasion, a knife was flung toward him. What makes it even more disturbing is that the activity doesn't follow a pattern. It happens during the day, in the middle of the night, whenever it wants. Almost as if whatever is there doesn't need darkness to move. One night, while sitting in his living room, he heard a sound coming from the upstairs bathroom, like someone shifting their weight inside. Knowing he was completely alone, he grabbed his phone and slowly headed upstairs. Take a look.
No, it's just
I thought he scared
shut my computer. And that noise started. No.
Someone walk in the room with him? Oh, upstairs.
I haven't captured anything for weeks. I've been feeling quite unsettled in this house still. Even with the mask on. It's that kind of feeling that someone's watching you.
Not human. I don't want to see what it is.
Hello?
Hell no, bro. Hell no. Keep that light on. Fucking slow, bro. I don't like this. Is it? Mars racing. I don't like this. Perfectole. Off to the floor.
If you watch closely, something appears in the bathroom mirror. A dark shape seems to form briefly, then slowly sinks downward and out of view. After sharing this footage, he says dozens of people reached out, urging him to communicate with whatever is causing the disturbances. He later mentioned plans to attempt a Ouija board session to get answers. That suggestion immediately alarmed viewers. Many warn that Ouija boards don't just invite communication, they invite anything willing to respond. Others believe attempting contact could strengthen an attachment, especially when the activity is already aggressive. Some even think the mask itself may be acting as a vessel or conduit, and that trying to communicate could make things far worse instead of bringing clarity. So what do you think? Is using a Ouija board the only way to understand what's happening? Or is it the worst possible move when something already feels this hostile? Cameras are everywhere now, on buildings, on streets, and mounted to the front of nearly every home. With so many lenses constantly watching, it's no surprise that some of them capture things we were never meant to see. And a woman named Nina learned that firsthand. She has a security camera facing her driveway and the quiet street beyond it. One night, while everything outside appeared completely normal, the camera recorded something deeply unsettling. neighborhood was silent and still when a ghostly figure suddenly appeared in front of her home. A pale, distorted shape slowly walked down the sidewalk, passing her house as if it didn't care about being seen. What makes this footage especially disturbing is how clear everything else looks. The parked cars, the bushes, even houses far down the street in focus. Yet the one thing closest to the camera, the figure itself, appears blurred, warped, and unnatural. Nina says she's never seen anything like this on her camera before, and after reviewing the footage over and over again, she hopes she never does. A museum in the United States known as the Paranormal Museum is dedicated entirely to the supernatural, housing a massive collection of allegedly haunted objects from around the world. Through its TikTok account, paranormal.museum, the staff regularly shares footage of unexplained activity captured by security cameras. But recently, the activity appears to have crossed a line. What was once unsettling has now become dangerous. One evening after closing, an employee was working alone at the reception desk, quietly focused on his laptop. The museum was locked, empty, just him and the artifacts. Suddenly, what sounds like a cough can be heard. The employee looks up, confused, knowing no one else should be inside the building. Seconds later, he's violently shoved against the counter by an invisible force. The impact sends him stumbling backward, clearly shaken. Without hesitation, he grabs his belongings and leaves the building as fast as possible. Weeks later, a paranormal team visited the museum to conduct a full investigation using cameras and recording equipment. They hoped to document activity. They didn't expect what happened next. As the investigation gets underway,
You saw the way he was like, he was doing that. That made me laugh though. Look at this.
one of the team members is suddenly struck by something unseen. The force is so strong it nearly knocks him to the ground, mirroring what
He's smoking so goofy. What is that? And he had his face like,
happened to the employee weeks earlier. When the museum shared both clips, viewers immediately noticed the similarity. In both cases, individuals were physically attacked by something they couldn't see.
and the lady was like, "Are you okay?" And you see this guy doing this.
Haunted objects inside the museum are responsible, that whatever is attached to them has grown aggressive. Others think something far worse is happening, that whatever occupies the paranormal museum is no longer satisfied with moving objects or making noise, and has started targeting people instead. Derek is the kind of man who appreciates quiet moments, the kind that come after the kids are asleep, when the house finally settles, and the only sound left is his wife, breathing softly beside him. One night, after finishing an episode of American Dad and turning off the TV, that silence was broken. He heard something. Watch closely and listen. dragging noise echoed from the dining room, slow, heavy, like something solid being pulled across the floor. What made it worse was knowing the dining set doesn't move easily. It's heavy, the kind of furniture that doesn't shift unless someone forces it. Yet no one was out of bed. Derek didn't get up right away. The sound reminded him of something that happened years earlier, when every cabinet in the kitchen slammed shut at the same time in the middle of the night. He and his wife had rushed in expecting chaos, but everything was untouched. No broken plates, no open doors, just silence. A few days later, Derek contacted a small paranormal team that had investigated other homes in the area. After visiting the house, they reached a disturbing conclusion. The activity wasn't random. It was intentional. And whatever was there wasn't just passing through. It was claiming space. Derek hopes things improve after the investigation, but given how active the house has been, he's not convinced they will. For now, all he can do is wait and hope the next sound doesn't come from closer than the last. Paranormal investigators Elliot and Joe from the Ghost Theory YouTube channel set out to explore an abandoned house that's been left to rot. Local rumors claim a child tragically took their own life inside, and many believe that something dark never left afterward. After surveying the layout, the two began their investigation, asking questions and waiting in silence for any kind of response. But it wasn't until Joe headed upstairs that something happened, which immediately caught him off guard.
It's like there's creaking on top of the stairs.
Yeah.
Can we come up? You okay if we come up here and talk to you? Did you just say something?
No.
Good, well I've literally just heard whispering then. Like, right, okay?
I swear I didn't.
I've literally just heard whispering behind me then, up here. Something just went, like honestly. So I was just about to say to you, eh? But it didn't sound like you talking, I just said, oh. Did someone just try to speak to us? It sounded like you were just whispering on top of the stairs.
A soft whisper suddenly broke the silence. It's faint, but unmistakable, and when you listen closely, it almost sounds like it's saying, "Stop," walking up the stairs.
Did you just say something?
Unsettled, they move into a nearby room, but the feeling that something followed them doesn't fade.
Why?
Oh, yeah.
The vibe in here is completely different.
Oh, okay.
I just thought I saw someone walk in behind you then. That proper, like, startled me. Like, it made me jump, but you sort of think, oh, there's, like...
Yeah.
That was walking.
Clear footsteps are suddenly heard coming from the side of the room, heavy enough to sound deliberate, as if someone they couldn't see was standing nearby, watching them. They step back into the doorway, and that's when things escalate.
Oh. This feels just horrible right here. Are we talking?
What's that smell? Yeah, I know this is a really horrible, like, disgusting thing to say. It smells like someone just burped.
Yeah, that's coming from there.
Like, it smells like someone just eaten, like, really, really strong tasting food.
Oh. Oh, that's coming from here. Yeah, that's disgusting.
Like rancid.
Oh,
Like,
it's like fucking old barbecue crisp to me. Like,
yeah, it
horrible,
literally smells like someone just eating food and then burps it in your face. Oh yeah.
How strong is that?
Why? Why? I'm going to turn my light on here because this isn't safe. Holy shit. Wow. It's... what am I even stood on? Good. Absolutely stunning.
A foul, rotten odor fills the air without warning. The duo decide to move back downstairs, continuing their attempts to make contact. And this time, something responds.
Is there someone here trying to speak to us? Are you able to use your voice? What is that? Is that just the traffic? Because it just sounded...
Yeah. I'm wondering, because...
That's a car. Is there someone here trying to speak to us? Are you able to use your voice? What is that? Is that just the traffic? Because it just sounded...
Yeah. I'm wondering, because...
That's a car. I guess you can hear clearly.
I thought at first, I had something up there before, and I thought it was like a car going past through a puddle, and I went... Shh.
Okay, we keep hearing what we think is someone speaking to us. It sounds like whispers.
I've just got shot down my spine when you said that.
But it is, though.
100%.
Are you able to talk louder so we know that you're definitely speaking? That was just literally as I was about to speak.
A female.
What? It doesn't make sense. I'm like, I mean, come on. Do you know what I mean?
I'm trying to
rationalise.
I am actually trying to rationalise this one because voices is a kind of like a very strong indication of paranormal. Like,
Have we even had that before?
I don't think so. And I mean, like, for voices being here, knowing there's no one. Yeah.
That was actually talking over you then. That's a female voice.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking to a woman, aren't we? That was 100%.
Yeah.
Like that was actually vocal.
A female voice is captured speaking at the exact same moment as one of the investigators. It's quiet, distant, but clearly not Elliot or Joe. As the night continues, they're drawn toward a small room at the back of the house. Both admit it feels like they were led there. And standing inside, they decide to ask the one question that's been weighing on them all night.
We know that potentially someone ended their life in here. We're sorry to bring that up and sorry to talk about it. But there are also things in this room that could enable that to happen. Again, we're sorry for bringing it up. We know it's a very sensitive subject, but we're intrigued. We're kind of investigating, want to find out more. So is that true? Did that thing happen in this room? Does it involve the ceiling?
Say yeah or...
After 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
In response, an adult whisper comes through, clearly saying, yeah. After that, everything goes silent. No more voices, no more sounds. So who or what were they communicating with?
I don't know.
And do you believe the rumors about this house are true? Or did they uncover something even darker? A mother, already exhausted, began to worry that her young daughter's behavior was more than just imagination. The girl often talked to unseen people, describing them in vivid detail as if they were really there. She pointed to empty corners of the room, laughed at things no one else could hear, and even insisted on setting an extra plate at the table for someone she called the visitor. At first, the mother tried to dismiss it as childhood fantasy. But as the stories continued night after night, that explanation started to feel less convincing. Growing concerned, she reached out to a medium who suggested recording her daughter the next time she interacted with whatever she was seeing. When she did, this is what the camera captured.
What? What is it? What is it?
I see a shadow of the girl. Oh, that's her.
Huh? What did you hear? Yeah, but what?
I hear something.
You can hear something.
Yeah.
What? Can you see something? I don't know, what is it? Huh? What? What's gone? Huh? Over where? What do you mean?
It's on the bottom. I think she
What is it?
can see a ghost.
What is it, Billy?
Wow.
What's that?
I don't know. What can you see?
It's black.
He's black.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a black spirit.
Yeah.
Will he talk to you?
It's coming.
He's coming.
Yeah.
How about no coming?
This is coming.
Huh?
Bird's coming.
Yeah.
The baby's coming.
A baby's coming.
Yeah.
Oh. Is that what he told you?
I see the coming.
Sorry?
Sister's coming.
Sister's coming.
Yeah.
Right. Did he tell you that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Where's brother?
Huh?
Where's brother?
And a brother.
Yeah.
Right. That's interesting.
Over there.
Is he out there?
Yeah.
Hmm.
What's that?
What's he doing out there?
Where's one?
I
Oh,
can't
where did
see
he
shit.
go?
It's black.
Over there.
It's like
Over there?
darker. I can't see.
Yeah.
Oh, is he okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where's gone?
Not in a conversation.
I'm not sure. Is he your friend?
Go for her.
Huh?
Go for her.
What?
We go help for her.
He's gonna help her?
Yeah.
Oh, is there another one?
Yeah. What's the big one?
Oh.
What's the big one?
Is there a big one and a little one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's the little one?
Do you like the little one?
Yeah. Where's the school?
I'm not sure.
I'll go for her.
You're gonna go find her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mommy for her.
I can't see her.
Mommy here for her.
I can't see her, Bubba. Only you can.
Need her.
Huh?
Gone.
Do you know what her name is?
Where's gone?
I'm not sure. What's her name?
Where's gone?
I don't know.
Just say hello.
Really?
Just say hello.
What else did he say?
Mommy.
Yeah.
Say hello.
Hello.
She's still waiting to hear back from the medium, and until she does, she's left alone with one thought she can't shake.
What?
That whatever her daughter has been talking to might not be imaginary at all. According to a woman named Elizabeth, her father had been bedridden for 14 years after battling cancer for most of his life. When doctors finally told him the cancer had gone into remission, he was overjoyed. To celebrate, he decided to take his motorcycle out for a ride. Tragically, that ride ended his life.
Wow.
In the days following his passing, Elizabeth began noticing strange occurrences inside her home, almost all of them tied to one specific room. One night, while sleeping on the couch, she was jolted awake by the heavy sound of footsteps coming from that room. As she opened her eyes, she saw a dark shadow moving toward her. When she blinked, it vanished, and the house went completely silent.
It's kind of creepy. A white mist.
Not long after, her front door camera was triggered by motion and recorded something even stranger. Moments into the clip, a white mist-like shape appears in the window. It slowly peeks out from the edge, drifts downward, and disappears entirely. What makes this unsettling is that the window leads directly into the same room where the activity began. Elizabeth doesn't know what to believe anymore, but whatever entered that house, it didn't arrive by accident, and it may not have ever left. Over on the Black Hills Paranormal TikTok account, a video was uploaded that left viewers deeply unsettled. According to the uploader, a friend was scrolling through recent security camera alerts when one notification immediately stood out. And after watching the footage back, they were genuinely shaken.
Box.
In the middle of the night, a strange reflection on the refrigerator suddenly triggered the camera to start recording. That alone was unsettling, especially since everyone inside the house was fast asleep. But seconds later, something far worse appeared. A ghostly white figure stepped into view, almost completely transparent, leaving behind a faint trailing blur as it moved quickly past the camera. The shape was unmistakably human, yet there's no chance this was a living person. For many viewers, this is some of the clearest apparition footage they've ever seen.
Wow. Well, there you go, guys. That was a lot of video we did. I hope you enjoy. You know what I mean, guys. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and also turn out the bell so you will not miss no more videos like this. You know what I mean, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video, guys, and enjoy.